Good, graad 8, grade 8. We are busy with lesson 25 today. You had to go do 9.4. 9.4 was jou huiswerk geweest. Nommer 3. Los op vir C. The moment that I see that it's exponential, I need to remember my exponents. 2 to the power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 to the power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the power, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you know powers of 5, you'd be able to tell me that 25 is 5 kwadraat. Ken jou magte van 5. Eintlik wat ons wil hê is magte van 2, van 3, van 5, maar enige magte, want jy ken mos jou maaltafels, you know your timetables. So that means if I have 5 to the C is 5 to the 2, we make a logical deduction. 1 power equals 1 power. Bases are the same. That means C has to be 2. For them to be equal and 5 is the same, C has to be 2. Vir hierdie twee goed om gelyk te wees aan mekaar. En die grondtalle is dieselfde, moet die C gelyk wees aan 2. So hierdie sal 'n punt wees dat jy faktoriseer en 'n punt vir die afleiding. Please remember, you are not saying divide by 5. Nonsense. Wat word van daai 5, juffrou? Niks nie, jy maak 'n logiese afleiding. Dus as ietsie tot die mag C gelyk aan ietsie tot die mag 2 is, sal daai ietsies gelyk wees aan 2. So met ander woorde, 5 tot die mag C en 5 tot die mag 2 moet C gelyk wees aan 5. Hierdie ietsie en daai ietsie is C en 2, dan moet daai C en 2 gelyk wees aan mekaar. So if the bases are the same and they equal to each other, those exponents have to be equal. You do not do anything with a 5, you make a logical deduction, jy maak 'n logiese afleiding. Goed, toe gooi ek hierdie ene in, want ek weet onmiddellik wil jy nou gaan faktore kry daarvan. Al wat jy moet doen is, hierdie is gemaal. I caught you up with this one, I think. It's times with 52, so you divide by 52, divide by 52. And the answer for the sum, x is 25 over 52. Uitgevang. Het ek jou uitgevang? Did I catch you out? There was no powers. Every sum is different. You've got to assess what there is to be done. Met hierdie enetjie, is ek besig met magte? Am I busy with powers? Definitely. 5 to the power of the unknown. So ek wil magte van 5 hê. I want powers of 5. So I need to know 5 to the 1 is 5. 5 to the 2 is 25. 5 to the 3 is 125. 5 to the 4 is 625. Now I want to teach you the fact on calculator. If you use this key on your calculator, you need to go and look for it on your calculator. It says FACT. It's a second function. What you need to do is you go and you punch in 625 equals, because otherwise it doesn't accept it. Then you go shift fact and you put the fact in there and it's going to give you 5 to the power of 4. Wonderful. Jy kan faktore kry. As jy dit nie al reeds gedoen het toe ons priemfaktore gedoen het, you could have done it with prime factors as well. I'm teaching it to you again. So those of you who still didn't listen, you now know it. 625 equals, you've got to enter it. Jy moet hom enter op jou sakrekenaar of op jou rekenaar dan. 625 enter hom en sê, doen sy faktore en dan geef jy 5 tot die mag 4. So it's 5 to the 4x. Now again, mag gelyk aan mag. Grondtal is dieselfde, dan moet daai twee stukkies 4x en x gelyk wees aan mekaar. I'm making a logical deduction. If 5 to the something is 5 to the something else, those two things have to be equal to each other. Nou wat is hierdie nou? Hierdie is nou weer 'n vergelyking en ek moet vir x alleen kry. I've got to solve for x. What's been done with the x? It's been timed with 4, so I divide by 4 and I divide by 4. Can you do what I just did? Kan jy dit so doen soos wat ek het nou net gedoen het? Absoluut. Ek het jou geleer, wys vir my, deel deur 4 en deel deur 4. But if you don't show the division by 4, it's fine. You must do the divide by 4 to get to x, divide by 4 to get to 1. And you can always test yourself. Gaan terug, vervang hom met 'n 1, 4 maal 1 is 4. 5 tot die mag 4 is definitief 6, 2, 5. Skus tog? Ek soek vir A. Dis 'n eksponent, so I'm going to go for powers. Ek gaan vir magte gaan, maar daai een kan ek van ontslaa raak. En nou staan die tegnieke nie, jy kan hom oorvat, dan word hy minus 1, dan staan daar 7 en 2 tot die mag A. Remember what I taught you, either that method or actually do it physically. Plus 1 is nothing, and minus 1 is then that answer. Hoe jy hom ook al doen is reg met my. 2 tot die mag A is dus gelyk aan, oepsie, wat het nou minus, dat ek net gaan kyk of hy reg was, 2 tot die mag A is 'n plus 1, min 1, plus 1, 7, plus 1, I thought it was wrong, plus 1 because it's grade 8, plus 1, so I'd have to say minus with 1 on either side. Let me just get this question right. Number 10, minus 1. Minus 1. Let me just get my minus 1. So, sorry. For minus 1, you're going to say plus 1. I don't know what I did there. My brain left me for a minute. To get minus 1 away, you say plus 1 and you say plus 1. So the answer is 8. And at this stage, and that's how I knew I made a mistake, a grade 8 child can't do something with 60. It's got to be the same powers. So it's got to be powers of 2. Dan moet dieselfde magte wees, so dit moet magte van 2 wees. So daar gaan staan 2 tot die A, en jy behoort te weet dat 8 is 2 tot die mag 3. You should know that with all your powers of 2. And then A is equal to 3 is the deduction that we make. Okay, same old, practice makes perfect. Ek soek vir A alleen, die 1 kan wegkom deur om oor te vat, dan word hy minus 1. Maar die res bly wat dit was, so 2A is gelyk aan 17 min 1. All that happened is the plus 2 came across and became a minus 2. 2 tot die A is 16. Ek moet magte van 2 hê. I must have powers of 2. So what is 16? 2 to the power. You should actually know it, or you can now go with your calculator and put in 16 equals to enter it, fact, and it gives you 2 to the power 4. So A is gelyk aan 4. Met hierdie enetjie gaan ek weer die 1 oorvat, so 7 tot die A, 2A is gelyk aan 50 minus met 1. So I've got 7 to the 2A is 49. 49 has to be a power of 7. It has to be the same thing, is it? Yes, you know that 49 is 7 squared. So 7 to the 2A. Then I make the logical deduction. 7 to the something, 7 to the something. Those two things, 2A, must be equal to each other. This is timed with 2, so you divide by 2 to get to A. Jy deel met 2 en kry 1. Wat het jy vir gedoen? Al twee kante gedeel deur 2. Do I have to show that I've divided it by 2? No, you don't have to. You can leave that away and just show me divide by 2 is 1A, divide by 2 is 1. Jy mag het so doen. We have alternative ways of writing. Met hierdie enetjie gaan die 3 oor en hy word 'n minus 3. So ons sit met 10 tot die A is gelyk aan 103 minus wat 100 is. So, o gats. We have only been doing 2 to the power, 3 to the power, 5 to the power, 7 to the, now it's 10. You should know 10 to the what is 100. Because 10 times 10 gives you 100. It's 10 square. 10 tot die mag A. Nou die probleem gaan inkom as jy nou vir jou sakerekenaar sê, doen nou 100 se faktore. Gaan hy vir jou sê 2 kwadraat, 5 kwadraat. That's not what I want. It's not wrong, but that's not what I want. I need it to be same bases. That's why I need the 100 to go to 10 square. And then reduction is, the A is going to be equal to 2. So yes, it's true, but I'm not using the factors there because it's not helping you as a grade 8 child. Okay, it goes across 64. The plus 1 becomes a minus 1. And you've got 8 to the 2A equals, what did I write there? Did I write it wrong again? 18? Yes, I already did it in my head. 65, and I already did it and said 64. How do I know my sum was wrong? Because there's no way that 65 was going to become something power 8. So 8 to the power of what is 64, guys? If you know your and it won't help you to go to fact again. It's not going to give it to you because it's going to give it in prime factor form. What to the power is going to be 8. 64 is 8 to the what? 8 times 8, 8 square. So, daar is weer gelyk aan mekaar. 2A is 2. Hoe doen ek dit? Deel deur 2 is 1A. Deel deur 2 is 1. So now you can start not showing all those colouring, highlighted pen in a different colour, om vir my te wys hoe deel jy deur 2 and show me how you divide it by 2. You don't have to show it, but you can.